Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Bella Hardiyanti. I'm from 3B. The Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I request you to take your seat. The conference will begin in a few moments. You will need to use your headset as this is a silent meeting. There will be simultaneous interpretation in the Sikh language of the United Nations. On channel 1, you will find English, French on channel 2, Spanish on channel 3, Russian on channel 4, Chinese on channel 5, and Arabic on channel 6. For any assistance with Wi-Fi connection, please feel free to call upon the staff wearing blue caps. The ITU staff, of course, is available to assist you in any others matters. You will begin very shortly. Please take your seat. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please be upstanding for the national anthem? Thank you. Honorable Ministers, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the ITU, OING and the Telecommunications Regulatory Authority of the United Arab Emirates, it is my great pleasure to welcome you here today to the World Conference on International Telecommunications here at the World Trade Center in the wonderful city of Dubai. We have almost 2,000 delegates assembled here from 116 of the 1935 member states of the 193 member states of the ITU. Many old and new friends from NGO and the general public, you are all truly very welcome. Over the preceding months, the world has expressed a great interest in the outcomes of this conference. Its collective eyes and ears are focusing attentively on us, but I feel very confident that we will not disappoint them. The United Nations Secretary General, Mr. B.N. Ki-moon, has shown a particular interest in the outcomes of this conference, and we are honored today to commence this opening ceremony with an address which we will share with you now. Thank you. I now call about Mr. Fadeh Chihed, President and CIO of the ICINN, to address the delegates. His presence embodies the multi-stakeholder spirit of greater collaborations and coordination between ITU and ICNN, and of the interest ecosystem in general. We really thank him for accepting and Secretary General's invitations as well as the UIA invitation to join us here today. Mr. Fadi Chihed, please welcome. And thank you to Mr. Fadi Chihed for sharing his wishes of transparency and working together of the success of the conference. On this very special time, as we celebrate the 41st anniversary of the Union of the Arab Emirates, let's take a few moments to learn something about the history of the Union. Thank you. Thank you very much for that uplifting speech. Our final presentation today will bring to the forefront the global advice made possible by the ICT industry. I hope you enjoyed these presentations. Thank you. Honorable Ministers, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the opening ceremony is coming to a close. Before taking leave, I would like to remind the press that there is a press conference at 1 p.m. in Room D. That is Room D for Dubai at 2 p.m. We will invite everyone back to this room for the first plenary session. And finally, we look forward to seeing you all this evening at Jumar Beach Hotel for the welcoming receptions. Honorable Minister, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the ITU and TRA, I would like to wish you all a very successful conference. Thank you ever.